bottom line then is this, that enforcing this agreement will prevent the things we most dread.
Freudian slip.
Oh dear. There's a few thugs in there, I'm sure of that. But undermining it would permit these very same dreadful consequences. And those consequences are, in fact, totally unacceptable. We all recognize the threat Iran poses to Israel, with powerful weapons, hateful words, anti-Semitic smears, and pledges of Jewish state's destruction. No one can underestimate this menace, and no one should dismiss how much more dangerous Iran would be in this regard if it were to have a nuclear bomb. We also recognize the threat of the Iran Revolutionary Guard Corps, the threat from Iran's support for Hezbollah and Assad, of Iran's brazen and my little teleprompter friend is pretty slow there. Okay. Of Iran's brazen human rights violations toward its own people and the Americans it holds political prisoners, and of course, those who have disappeared. We recognize the danger that Iran poses to our allies, our interests, and our own troops. And, of course, diplomats serving around the world are at peril every day of their lives. In the Middle East, certainly. No one is blind to the threat Iran poses. But again, no one should forget that Iran would become a threat of an entirely different magnitude if it were ever to have a nuclear weapon. I can't think of a single challenge in the region that wouldn't get worse in that nightmare scenario. That's why our goal, first and foremost, must be to keep Iran from getting its hands on one of those nuclear weapons, or building one. We have no illusions about the Iranian regime, which is exactly why, when we are presented with the best way to stop its nuclear ambitions, we must not let that chance slip through our fingers. We must support and enforce the agreement we've reached.